Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. The times that we are in, it is evident that everyone wants to go digital now. They have learned that face-to-face is now becoming an issue and that people still need to send money, and if possible, they need to have a digital solution. One of the biggest problems of digital is, that it's not so easy to understand. There's technology involved. You need to have IT, etc. But not only are companies looking at just going digital, they also are trying to look how to go digital with crypto. That is like making it a tad bit more difficult. Not only now do you have to understand the technological elements of it, but you also now have to understand the crypto elements of cryptocurrency and so forth. So this video I'll explain some 5 steps on how to get started with crypto for your cross-border payments and money transfer business. So number 1, educate yourself. The first thing you need to do is educate. You need to learn, you need to read more, you need to do more and more of watching of YouTube. I call YouTube accelerated learning. There are many channels out there that will explain, crypto and Bitcoin and basics of this and basics of that. Try to find a channel that has at least 200, 300, 400 videos out. Try to also find a channel that is consistently putting videos. I'm not going to recommend any because I don't want to be responsible for that. But try to find channels that are putting out, YouTube channels that are putting out consistent videos, one every week, one every 5 days, whatever it is. But the consistency is there. And something that's been around for at least 2 or 3 or 4 years. I think those are the kind of channels you want to follow. Those are the kind of channels you want to subscribe to and learn. You want to learn like basics, what is a address, what is a wallet address, how does it work, how does the blockchain work in its very basic and nascent sense, how do you send money to another wallet, how do you receive money, what is a gas price, what are the fees associated with it, how long does it take to find confirmation, where do you find a confirmation from, how do you look up a transaction on the blockchain, etc. These are some of the very basics that you can do. Learn something about what a stable coin is and what a token is and what are the differences between the two. Why are stable coins being used now? Why would you want to use a token? What are what is right and what is wrong? Take the name of the token or the stable coin, put it in Google, click on the news link and see what news comes up. Read that. I also highly recommend reading 10 to 12 articles per day. You can go to websites like Cointelegraph and CoinDesk, and they have some really great, easy to read articles. The more you read, the more acclimatized you will get. Start learning, start watching these videos every day. The more you watch, the more you will absorb. The more you will absorb, the more you will understand. Education is the key, and that's the number 1 reason and the number 1 step you have to take. Step number 2. Exchanges and wallets. You need to get yourself a wallet and you need to go register on certain exchanges. Exchanges like Binance, Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Coinbase, Bitflyer, Huobi, Luno, or even find out exchanges that may be native to your country only. So there may be a certain exchange, it may not be very well known, but in your country it must be very well known. So find out exchanges that are native to your country as well and go and register over there. Maybe you have to register as an individual, or maybe you have to register as an institutional account, or both. See what is possible. The goal here is to see how you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, how you can load money, how you can offload money, how easy it is to trade, how easy it is to transfer from one exchange to the other, and above all, how much does it cost. Those exchange charges, be very careful and be very aware of them. The goal here is to buy and sell, not to day trade. That you're not here to make money off by trading of the exchanges. That is not the reason why you're going to be going into the cryptocurrency domain and era. You are going to use cryptocurrency to buy and sell those cryptocurrencies so that you can do value transfer. You are not a day trader, and please try not to be lured into that you can make a lot of money by day trading. You will most likely end up losing your money. Always use 2-factor authentication. Never load more than $250 to $500 in your account. The internet is nefarious for finding people and scamming them through social engineering skills or just hacking into the computers and getting access to your account so that you may lose your money. And remember, once money is lost in a blockchain environment, it's very almost impossible to get it back. So you want to be sure that you don't load too much money over there. And please Just make sure that you have your own devices. You're not using someone else's telephone. So for two-factor authentication, use it on your phone only. Get yourself a wallet. Blockchain.com is a great wallet. BDR or Bread Wallet, formerly as it was known, is a great wallet. Edge Wallet is a very good wallet, highly recommended. Get a Mycelium wallet or any other wallet. You need to have a wallet in order to function. So understand the wallets, go open accounts. Opening a wallet account, by the way, is free. So all these exchanges and registration, they're all free. They don't cost any money. Until and unless you don't play in the ecosystem, you will never learn. Load money, offload money, exchange money, buy one token, exchange it for the other token, see what arbitrage opportunities exist, see how fast a transfer can be done, see how fast confirmation can be done, see what liquidity providers are available for those coins or transactions that you're trying to do, see who offers the lowest rate. Maybe you can buy from one and transfer it to the other and sell it over there, and then you find out the total cost of transaction is much lower than using one exchange itself. Learn the wallets, understand the wallets. The more you will play, the more you will know. So exchanges on wallets is the second thing you have to do. Third thing you have to do is to get a bank account. A bank account that is separate from your existing fiat bank accounts. Get a completely different bank account. If you cannot find one, call us, talk to us. We'll help you find a bank account. The goal is to find a bank account in which you can only do crypto trading. So if for some odd reason this bank account is closed, your original business is not hampered. This bank account would only be dealing with the crypto trading. Inform your regulator. In fact, regularly communicate with your regulator and let them know that you are now going to be experimenting and doing a pilot project with your own money only, no customer funds involved, for purposes of understanding how the cryptocurrency remittance or money transfer market works. And you are not going to be putting it mainstream. You may be required by law to inform them. You may not be required by law to inform them, but please do tell them. I always say, make your file thicker, meaning the more you communicate, the more communication document you have to show. Tomorrow, a regulator cannot come and say to you, hey, you didn't tell me. You said, no, I informed you. Look, I sent you so many emails. I informed you all the way. And, regulators love people like this. Regulators love their licensees to be in constant communication with them. So do that. Get a bank account, keep it separate, do the trades on it, understand the ecosystem, inform your regulator, and keep it clean. Keep it away from your fiat business. You don't want to involve real customers right now because you're in the pilot phase. This is a great thing for learning, and if something goes wrong, it's your money. It was your personal money that you had invested. And the reason you tell the regulator is not only that I think it should be done, but it's also a great cover your ass strategy for going forward. So the regulator cannot come down to you with a fist and say, hey, no, why did you do this and why did you do that, and so forth. Number 4, compliance and training. You need to understand that the crypto world is an entirely different world as far as compliance and training is concerned. Not only you, but your employees need to get trained on this thing. And more importantly, your compliance manual needs to now go through a revision adjustment so that cryptocurrency and crypto trades or crypto compliance can be incorporated into it. The compliance program on AML and CFT and KYC using crypto could be and is inherently very different from the fiat program. Not too different, but very different. But your compliance manual needs to be updated for it. 2 companies I can recommend: the AML shop out of Canada and Elliptic. No affiliations with either of them, just happen to be that these 2 names I know. So maybe you want to contact them. I'll include the links in the description below. But definitely, please, make sure that your compliance is up to date. Not only does your compliance program need to be up to date, you also need to update your systems and your tools that you use for the purposes of maintaining and implementing that compliance policy in your company. So you may want to also look into that. Number 5, document, strategize, and go live. You must document your journey. If you're not documenting your journey, don't rely on your memory. It's not as good as you think. Document your journey, make detailed notes, keep them, and more importantly, involve your team. Please don't do this solo. Please involve your team. Bring them on board. Tell them, listen, I don't know if I can understand this as a solo, but collectively we can understand it. We will see whether we'll make some sense of it or not, etc. But at least try and take them together. They will not only appreciate it, but you will also not have to go through a retraining exercise and explain them later on how to learn all about crypto. So make sure that when you're documenting it, your team is involved. And what does documentation mean? Documentation means looking at it in more detail in a scientific method. Look at force field analysis with your current operations and what it takes to incorporate cryptocurrency. Look at things like the lean canvas report, right? The lean canvas template. Put cryptocurrency into your business plan and see how does it look like. Do some, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats SWOT analysis based on crypto and, fiat plus crypto, and how does that look, especially with respect to the competition and so forth. Once you put these things down, you will really be in a position to look at it and scale back and say, you know what, wow, okay, now this makes sense. I really need to be in this business, or maybe not right, or maybe I need to do this, or maybe I need to do that. Put a go-to-market strategy and scale it slowly. Don't just suddenly go from 0 to 1 and 0 to 100. Go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 100, and so forth. But put a go-to strategy. The sooner you go live, the sooner you start this as an offering, is the sooner you'll start understanding it. Put a go-to-market strategy. If you want us to look at your force field analysis, if you want us to look at your lean template canvas or SWOT analysis, etc., we'll be happy to do so. Sometimes you can get a little stuck. We'd be happy to offer some advice. There's a contact form in the description below, and there's a link to schedule a call. Do so, and we'll be happy to jump on a call with you. So these are the 5 things, and they are as follows. So the 5 things are: educate, exchange and wallets, bank account, compliance and training, document, and go live. So I hope you are seriously able to take advantage of this downturn and this pause that we have. Crypto is really good. I did a video earlier on why Crypto 2.0 is necessary. The link should be up here somewhere. And I feel you should jump on the opportunity. As always, if you have a question or a comment, there's a contact form in the description below. If you feel like as I said, as I offered, if you feel like, having us evaluate your program or go live or strategy, or just want to have a call, feel free to book 15 minutes and I'll be happy to speak to you. This is Faisal Khan signing off till next time. Bye-bye.